Hello and welcome back to my zoo tour. This time it's going to be our zoo tour, What? Okay, you guys, hello and welcome back, and some bad things have happened. I'll do in my another video, I'll explain everything. My horse that we will be touring here is here. I'm so sorry if this makes no sense. I'll tell you what's happening and why we're here later. And so here's my garden. We're doing my zoo tour now. So here's my garden. Here's my my little cocoa factory. Here's my shed that I put all the stuff that I've gathered up in. Here's my little a place where you can put an animal. Here's a place you can put an animal that you need a really close eye to keep a pretty close eye on because of something. And then I'll show you the really close eye, but it's on the second floor. So here's my library. I've got some nice book places. I've got my Luna, I've got my two librarians, and then Jack is checking out some books, and then we've got Luna and Twilight, who are just guarding here, or well, watching over the books. And then down here, we'll go down here to the second floor because I want to hurry so that I can get other stuff done. I've got my couch and a TV, and you've got a magenta bed. So I promise you guys I'll explain what's going on, what happened in the last video when it just went off suddenly, and I'll explain that in another video, but I've done so many redos of this and it's so sad. And so there's my toilet, my washing hands place. I've got a toilet downstairs that actually works. Did I already okay, well, this is my bedroom. This is my little keep a really close eye on an animal, like it's really sick. And then there's my fireplace, my aquarium. I'm going to fill that up with fish one day. Oh, right, and I forgot to show you guys this, but so this is Agent Helper. He guards the second floor. He's not the strongest one. He's not really the best one. He's the second best one, but I put these in here because those guys in there, because we have like some things on, some like monsters on. Here's Chief Buffalo, and here's the chief. And here is my dining tables. And then it's actually made for my 3 first puppies and then me, but it can also be for a guest over. Then here's my kitchen. I've got all my kitchen utensils. I've got my stove. I've got my counter. And this is the kitchen, and then we've got my refrigerator, which I've got nothing in yet, but that's okay. Gotta close the refrigerator door, or else you're gonna lose power. And then here is, I'll explain what that is too. Here's my my little what are these? Oh yeah, my naming area. And then here is my toilet. This actually works. So like, you gotta go. You put the lid down. You go. Good. Gotta go. Actually, you open the lid, and then you go to the bathroom, and then if you turn this on, you have to flick it on, and then flick it off, and it flushes, and then you've got to turn it on and off again, and it fills back up again. So my brother did that, so I'm very, very happy that he could make that for me. Here's my bathtub. It actually has some lava down there to make it hot. Here's my shower, and hopefully I can do this really quickly. But the rest of the tour will just sort of have to be flying by, telling you, maybe not reading all the stories, but just to let you know, guys, this stuff, because this is what my work can turn into. And I need to make you guys see this so that you know that this is going somewhere. And I know, I'm not saying that you guys don't think that this is going somewhere, but I'm saying that I want you guys to see what I can do. And this is even old technology that I used to use. So it's not really what I would do these days, but sorry. There we go. And Caramel is one of our tour horses. So back here is my villager area. These were all... Come on, jump it. Good boy. So this is actually my... These villagers all were zombie villagers, and I brought them back. And I'm very happy that I have. So here's Junior. Junior is my librarian son. Here's I won't tell you all their names, but this is just, there's Pumpkin Face, Guardy, there's all sorts of names, and then there's a bunch of horses, because of course they need to have horses. And I also really need to get that tack off of them. I'm sorry, I used to always keep tack on horses, but it is actually really bad. Wait, what? Cinnamon. Oh my goodness. I don't remember you naming you guys. I actually need to shift. Are you called Peppermint? Peppermint. I remember I was naming most... Wait, what just... Okay, sorry, I made a little bloopy noise, and... Oh, it's because I turned on caps lock, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be getting just distracted like this, but it's too bad. Why do I have two... Okay, well, apparently I have two Spartans in this world. It's okay, we roll with things. Ghost. No, I don't want to ride you. I'm sorry, not ride today. Ask one of the villagers to do that. They have some nice houses. They've got a club tree house, which I find really adorable. Junior actually asked me that. In my imaginary, it was that Junior asked me that for his birthday. He wanted a tree house, so I made him one. And it's not the coolest tree house, but hey, I made him a tree house, so his wish came true. And that's all that matters. And we're going to say that the villagers will ride the horses bareback, because I taught them how. Because it is way too hard to bring that out. But yeah, that's just the room, and yeah, so that's my villagers area. Come on, Caramel. Honestly, it would be faster flying, and then that's just the normal village that I spawned next to, and I put up these fences because it was next to my home, and there are zombies, and villagers almost always die from zombies. Especially when there's a zombie apocalypse, which is when one zombie kills another zombie villager, they each go and kill 2 more zombie villagers, and it multiplies. So this is zoo entrance, and there's some maps so that you don't get mixed up and lost. Here's Heartland Zoo entrance, and that's spelled backwards, but it's okay. And then here are all my horses. My tour horses, by the way. So if you were going on a tour, yeah, let's just start here, and then we'll go. So this is my wolf entry. Hey, Wolfie, if anybody want to show yourself? Wish I knew how to zoom in, so if I saw one, I could actually... Wait a minute. It might be like... maybe it's... Oh, no. Now I've made a hole in the wall. Well, great. I think this is going to be like a 3-part tour. I really try not to be away from this for too long, but hey, at least now I know that I can upload a video and I can play. So I'll be upgrading the other world, and it won't be next video that I'll be telling you what happened. It'll be the one after this. This is my baby cat area, and actually, honestly, I think it was their birthday, so I gave them a bunch of chickens. But they're killing them, and that's why. So sorry about that one. But hey, it's the circle of life. So here is my nice little, my pigeons. Sorry, no, my parrots, not my pigeons. But unfortunately, you guys, actually, this is actually not a zoo where we took wild animals and just put them in captivity. We actually rescued these animals, and in here are my polar bears, and we tried to give them as big as enclosures as we could. And then we've got my cows, and then my cows and sheepies. And then here goes. We're gonna go into well, first of all, the mushrooms area. Behold. And then back here, this is my mining area, so you can see in, which is really amazing. That's when lagging is actually okay. Okay, but here's my piggies. So this is the staff lounge. I almost called it my house, but no, it is the staff lounge. So over here, there are a big picture. There is, here are the lead cats. There's Captain Kaz and Major Calhoun, also in Zoocrafting. Then we've got all these books and quills, and here's where, please leave any complaints / quests, rescues here, and we will get right to it. So, I actually wrote a complaint because I wrote, I don't get it. There's a creeper in the staff lounge. I don't get it. I don't get it. There are cats everywhere. And I wrote that complaint because, like, literally, that was when we got all the cats, and they were all in the staff lounge, and then suddenly, there's a creeper right here, and I'm like, how? And my head exploded. But here's the kitchen, big nice kitchen, and of course, there is a garden out there. That's the monster side of things, which hopefully we'll get to. Oh, whoops, I gotta show you around the tree. Here is the, the library section, so there's many layers on the tree. That's Lily, my puppy. I don't know why you're over here, Lily. Oh, I think I had 2 lilies, and I really didn't want to kill my other lily, or her, so, yeah, so I didn't. Here is my Captain Kaz, this is where Bella does her mixing. I don't think, is Bella up here? Bella, yeah, Bella's up here, and she's with Haven, because Haven is her little helper kitty. And then out here, there's a really cool swing, and you can just sleep out. It's like a hammock, so I thought I would make that, but it's basically a sleep out for daredevils, and especially daredevils and people who don't like, by the way, this is my favorite level, so that's why I'm pointing it at the ground. And the cool part is I custom made this tree, so it took me forever, but it was so worth it. Dun, 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 dun. It's leaf root. It's a leaf enclosure thing. And you can look out and you can see all the animals, and you can see the little, the grotto, which is where, that's the, I'll see what it's called after. But we're gonna leave Caramel to rest in this little place. Again, sorry that I'm talking so fast. I really want to get some stuff done here and not having to show you this again, because I don't want to be away from home for too long. So in here, this is where animals, if anything dies, we bury them here. So first of all, there is just Glacier. Special Agent Glacier is the watcher of this. We already have one special area, and it is for my great-grandma. So, rest in peace is what it is, and it's actually supposed to be R.I.P. So, no, my great-grandma was a very sweet person. She was my strength. I hope she has a peaceful time in heaven. But that was for my grandma, and she loved to cook, so I put out some stuff for her to cook with. And unfortunately, I'm going to probably not have time to finish this off, this whole area, but here, I don't know why all my creatures are despawning. But yeah, apparently this enclosure is empty because they all despawned. At least my blazes are still here. Yeah, so I've got my blazes, and that was an attempt to mimic the nether. It was as good as I got. This is my creeper area. Gardener is my creeper, and if you're wondering why I set up an extra layer, it's so that no kids would just be like, la la la, and just go in and touch the creeper, and then he would explode, because he would do that even